VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. Melindas.
Hello, Melindas.
Melindas. Welcome to VCR Party. It's a show where we watch VHS tapes. It's the year 2022. We have over 11,000 VHS tapes. I'm Joe. That's Nick. That's George. That's Steve. And here we are. I'm in the office, and we're starting the new year off right. How are you guys doing? You guys feeling good? You guys feeling good about the new year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be good.
Everybody's healthy and everybody's fine. Everybody's good. I got some new VHS to show off from our travels, Nick. Do you remember getting this one? The doodle test?
No.
It's like this thing where like you can judge what kind of person you are by how you doodle. Like what your doodles will really tell about you. So this is proof that they like anybody with a half-assed idea about anything could get a VHS tape made in the 90s. So that's proof right there. Here's another one.
Test.
Game Shark Pro, how to hack like a pro.
Yes.
What how to hack, like computer hack or hacky sack, or what is this?
Yeah, like Game Shark, is that, how to hack. Wasn't the Game Shark thing that you put into your console, your video game console?
I remember the Game Genie doing that.
Yeah.
I remember
Game Genie.
Something similar.
I think Game Shark Pro was after my video game heyday, which
N64,
was and this is N64. So we'll see.
Okay, we'll watch that.
We
actually when we did those shows in December, we got a ton of not only VHS dropped off, but like Christmas gifts. People not only sent us gifts, but just dropped them off to us at our merch table after the shows. It was pretty great.
Oh yeah.
So thank you to all who gave us gifts.
I have a goddamn pile of gifts over here that people mailed from all over the country and in the UK. And Nick, this one came from Cincinatti. This is for Marty. Like, look at this is legitimate.
Whoa!
Look at there's a ball in there that he'd love to play fetch with. Look at there's a salmon treats, salmon bites. There's some turkey bites in here.
Oh, he'll love them.
This is a real present. Like this is better than the actual present I got for you. Like already.
100 times better, yeah.
Let's see. Steve, Don Sparrow, or no, Nick, this is yours. He sent it for Steve, for all of us actually. Don Sparrow sent his T-shirt here.
That's
a cool
awesome
shirt. We all got one, and Nick, he included this one for you, an elf, what have you.
Just in time for summer.
Yep.
Thanks, Don.
We got this. We got Janical Filibusters, Fabulous Antiques Review.
Oh, they were a sponsor. Yeah,
There's
the actual magazine.
Yes, and look at there's all sorts of food dogs. I can't read backwards, but
Staffordshire dogs and other shit antiques.
Yeah, exactly. So pick up a copy of this wherever books are sold. I don't know. Let's see. I have a bunch of other ones. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a Who's the Yellingest again. This is like an annual thing where we take all the Yellingest characters, I guess, from these VHS tapes, and we have them go head to head. And we have Zach Zucker on. He's going to judge it. And while that's playing, I'm going to open up some presents. When we come back, I'll show off some of the other presents that we got.
Sounds good.
So Steve, who are you selling out to this week?
This is a repeat sellout. We're doing Glass in the Dark, which is run by Melinda Paul Mayer. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He specializes in selling and documenting antique and vintage glass. It all contains I think it's uranium. I'm looking through right now, but essentially the glass really glows. It gives off, a lot of people are freaked out about the radiation or anything like that, but it gives off just as much as your cell phone. And it looks really cool. You can find it out at the link that's above my head. And yeah, check out Glass in the Dark.
I looked
Awesome.
at this website and I love that glassware. I think like I collect a lot of things and I'm in trouble for collecting so many things, but that is something that I want to collect.
You don't need any more collections, Nick. You
Well,
really don't.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a new year, new collection.
I've seen your apartment. It's not that big.
No,
It's
uh,
yeah.
It glows
there's always
bright
more
green.
storage lockers. Yeah, see, it glows bright green. So that sold me.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Steve, I think you should also call this segment the Sell It Steve. Maybe we should call it I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I think that should be the
Well, I
all right.
feel
This
like I should
weekend I'm
always
not
say that.
this weekend I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this right. It comes from
Support the Melindas that support
Yes.
us.
there you go. But
Well, I
let me-
wanted to.
let me
Go
show
ahead.
that one note though, Nick, the big
Yeah?
one. The big
Oh,
one.
yes.
I mean, this is pretty huge. You got this in what, Chicago, was it? Milwaukee?
Chicago. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So do you
Or no,
remember
no,
who
I
gave
got
to
it in
you?
Milwaukee. I got it in Milwaukee from a very nice couple whose name escapes me, but they found this on eBay. And I think, or maybe George, you found it on eBay. They bought it from a guy in Idaho who was he's out fishing and found this out in the woods and said, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm going to put this on eBay."
I don't have gloves, Nick. Is it okay if I use my bare hands on this?
I'd rather not get your oils on it, but
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, I don't know how else to do it. It is
Yeah.
very fragile, but it is a piece of elf driftwood. Do you see it? Do you see the
Yeah.
elf on the driftwood?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Got your eyes
remarkable.
on?
Yeah. You got your eyes on?
Yeah, and the guy who was selling this on eBay said, this was in North Fork Clearwater River in North Idaho. While fishing for cutthroat trout on this awesome river, I glanced over and saw this piece of driftwood that looked just like Elf from the TV sitcom. I picked it up and took it with me. So that's it. That's the backstory. And look at now it's in our possession.
And how much did they spend, if you don't mind me asking? I don't like to put a price on things, but this I got to know how much. this is going for.
$60. $60 is what it sold for. So
Worth every penny.
I will cherish
So-
that, and I so appreciate it.
You got to put it behind glass in the like temperature controlled and like I don't know, put
Absolutely.
Freon in there. Is that what you put on? I don't know, something like that. That'll
I'll have a
Free on it.
humidor for
I
it.
don't understand NFTs, but I feel like we should make an NFT of that. So
of the elf driftwood.
And-
yeah,
and the
yeah.
elf
maybe a
tea.
An Alf tea, yeah.
We-
Yeah.
We've been talking about NFTs for a long time. None of us know what they are.
No,
We
we
know
haven't
that
gotten any
people
closer to figuring
people
it
are,
out.
we just like to talk
I'm going to be
about 'em.
sponsoring an NFT coming up, so
Oh.
that's
Huh.
to look forward to in a future episode.
Does that mean we can't talk bad about them anymore?
No, you can do whatever you'd like, and I
Okay.
will, tell you
Uh,
all about the good cause of it.
well, we got to learn what they are, and then maybe we can. It'll be our ticket out of this hellhole one of these days.
There you go.
One more thing I want to show you. This one showed up in the mail for me. There's no return address on it, and it was a big package. Brace yourself for this one. This is believe it or not, this is actually a pillow that somebody sent me. I'm guessing it's Bob. My first guess is Bob. Do you see it on there?
It's a
Oh, yeah.
pillow that's
That's
some
a
kind of
pillow.
internal organ.
Well, I'm thinking it's either an intestine or a colon
Mm.
or a turd.
Looks like
I
a
don't think it's-
liver.
That
it's a
looks
liver?
little like,
Of
yeah.
Joe's liver. Not
Yeah.
a regular liver.
I should have had something up there for scale, but then like I got it and I opened it up and my wife Albertina, she was like, that's not going in the house. That's not good. And I was like, there's no room in the office. I put it in our guest room and I actually find myself using it. It's like a nice thing to lean up against when I'm on my computer. So I'm actually like leaning, like I'm using this thing. So thank you for that nice gift. Whoever it was, I'm suspecting it was Bob.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Let's get into a Found Footage Festival classic that has to do with our contest today.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
Who's the Yellingest is where we come up with we determine the biggest VHS yeller. And last year there was a winner, which we'll show in a minute, but I wanted to give some love to the runner-up who was from Australia. It's a Mr. Bankrupt. And Mr. Bankrupt sold things very loudly on Australian TV. Take a
Who
look.
had Mr. Bankrupt last year?
This was
Was it mine?
It was yours, yeah.
yeah, this
Okay.
is yours. Yep.
Okay.
John Martin! Gone! 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 Mr. Background, now the Adelaide icon hits the ball. Glen size ensemble. 330 only. Glen size bet backing at 160 only. 4 poster beds. 40 only. Make us an offer. Sundown. 90 only. Raw pine trucks. 340 only. Make us an offer. Shut down. Dealers by appointment only. List the background. We're 69 Port Road, Debenham next to Rockers.
He's crying. Or
Yeah.
is he sweating? I can't tell.
Oh yeah, well he's going bankrupt. So those look like tears. I don't know.
How did that not win?
Well, we'll see who won and why, what Zach's reasonings for it were, because the winner of last year's contest is eligible to go up in the 2022 Who's the Yellingest competition. We'll see if that yeller can retain his throne, or their throne, I should say.
The old
Steve.
yeller.
Yeah,
Yes.
Steve was the winner. So Steve is
Yes.
returning back with
Automart. I'm very confident.
what is it?
Mhm.
Automart is like a Florida
Family
used
Automart.
car? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right.
helping us do that is Zach Zucker, the comedian, very funny, has Stamptown Comedy on YouTube, but also does live shows and does a character named Jack Tucker, who is a very yelling comedian. So he's thoughtful about this. He's the best judge we could have for this.
Yep. All right. Here he is, Zach Zucker.
Rock and roll party!
It's Who's the Yellingest, the new annual tradition, and we got our buddy Zach here to judge Who's the Yellingest. We have a graphic now. What do you think of that?
To be honest, I heard whoever made that graphic put a lot of work into it, and I'm very proud of them. I'm proud to know them, and I think they're a wonderful artist.
You're damn right he did. He definitely did. So, Zach, thank you for judging again this year.
Of course.
Did you? So you judged last year. Did you put that on your resume? Like, have you put that on
I
your
did.
resume? Like, have you? Really?
It's funny. I started actually submitting for. I'm not looking for jobs, but I started submitting for jobs just to put that at the top of my resume so I could go out and refuse them. And I just want people to know. I want people to chat. I want to spread the rumors around. You know.
You're
Okay.
like LinkedIn.com. Let's see what this is all about. All right. Who's the
Yeah,
Yellingest
let's see,
judge?
Yeah. Ooh, it seems Zach Zucker. He's got clown experience.
Well, I think the reason that we had you before is because we saw your Jack Tucker at Fringe. It was our favorite thing that we ever saw. Like, actual tears were streaming down. The most laughs
man.
per hour. We just fell in love with you then, and so we thought you'd be the perfect judge for this. Should I play some Jack Tucker clip?
I mean, look, you're asking me if you'd like to share my work, and I will never say no.
It's a quick clip. It's like 20 seconds long, and you're doing some crowd work here, and you'll see why you're in good hands here.
You're amazing. What's your name? Joe. Joe. Sloppy Joe. Did we plan that? Amazing, Joe.
Okay, so severely taken out of context, but you can hear the cacophony and the
That is
yell.
so intense.
Oh, it's just it's a strobe light when you watch the show. So anyway, we're in good hands with you. So
I love it. I think I've also started yelling more on stage. I've really started to lean into a more arrogant persona, is what we're calling it. And I've really been getting into berating the audience and calling them dumb and stupid. And as long as they keep laughing, I'll keep doing it. You know, it's cathartic for me, and I guess it's funny for them.
every comedian goes through that phase, I think, of yelling at the audience and telling them they're
Just
dumb
screaming.
and stupid. Yeah, right.
I told George to shut up once on the show, so I'm right there with you.
How was that
Yeah.
received?
Poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By
still-
me, anyway.
Still hold
So
the
tell
grudge.
us how this is going to work, Joe. This is an official competition, so we need the rules outlined.
Okay, so the last time we did this, Steve won. So Steve is going to have his returning champion with him. So we're all going to play a clip from our library, from the internet, from wherever, of somebody who we think is the most yellingest. And by yellingest, I mean they yell a lot. And at the end, Zach, you're going to determine which one's the most yellingest. So Steve, you have the returning champion. Why don't you start off with yours?
Great. This is last year's Cinderella story, but now I feel as though we're the favorite, the chalk here. It's a commercial from Florida. I mean, if you're thinking about yelling, that's where you're going to go. And it features some big, beautiful boys, which really, I think, helped carry them last year. So.
The big, beautiful boys.
The BBBs. Yes, that's right. You fell in love with the
BBBs.
BBBs.
All right.
Oh, we love
Not a lot of content and no context, as we talked about last year, and here they are.
Folks, this is the new family pack, led by the unbelievable Dave Buster! Wait a minute. We're missing somebody. Where's Darlene? Which one of you guys wants to go get Darlene?
What are they selling?
Cars, I think.
A lifestyle.
Family Auto Mart office. Wow. 4 completely different words that usually don't go together.
So that'd be a good shirt. Family.
Yeah.
Family
Auto
Mart
office.
I would wear that.
Wow. So,
I wonder what. Oh, sorry. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. I remember last year thinking that was the dark horse, that came out of nowhere, because that was up against like Jonathan Bell and some of the greatest screamers, and you chose that one. And now I think I might understand why you did it.
Do you see what I mean? It's like it's first off, the casting for that is flawless. I don't know what the call was for it or how they got these people together, but it's a miracle that all those people came together. There's the fact that the main, I will call him the lead, when he's delivering what is his most important line of dialogue, his back is entirely to the camera, and you can't hear it that well. He's not at all worried about opening up. He doesn't give a shit. This is punk rock screaming. And then all of them are doing funny guy face where they're going, whoa, where it's like they're almost offensive. It's almost like they're doing stuff that's offensive, but it's not. It's pure joy. It's pure bliss from these people. And then, you know, the guy falling and getting the fall from both angles is like, I mean, that's cinema. That's an Oscar-worthy cinematographer right there.
Man, we got our work cut out for us. I don't know how we're going to top that now. I mean, your enthusiasm for it, it's like you're passionate about this clip.
Look, I'm the judge for a reason. I love to yell. I'm the Yellingest.
Okay, you are the Yellingest. Well, I have in the outline that I go next, but this is Daniel Songer. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's wise, Nick, for George, Steve, for this to go next, or should we save this for last? Because this is such a polarizing clip that I feel like people might turn off the TV at this point. What do you think? Should I go? I'll just go with Songer.
Just go with it. I think it's a good palate cleanser. Yeah, after the Big Beautiful Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, and also if the ones are going to turn it off after this, they weren't meant to watch this anyways. You know, they're not in it for the long yell.
Exactly. They can go to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you familiar with Daniel Songer? Have you ever heard of Daniel Songer? He's a
I've not.
comedian. He's put over he's uploaded over 250 videos. And he screams a lot. He yells a lot. And we do a monthly series with him. And he's the most polarizing character in our library, I would say. Well, he's a YouTube guy, so he doesn't really count as our library. But people either hate him or they love him. And I think I know where you're going to stand on it, Zach. But I'm excited for you to see Daniel Songer for the first time ever. I just pulled the most yellingest clips. This guy yells all of his jokes, and he does it around his yard, like in his driveway, or he does it on a deck, or he does it in his backyard, patio. And here it is, Songer.
I love it.
Hey, comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer back here with a condom smile. Condom smile. Condom smile. Yeah, you don't even have to open your hand. Condom smile. Yeah, you know, porn star. Everybody loves a porn star, you know, porn star. She's my porn star. She's got a horn star. Honk if you're horny. Honk if you're horny. Honk if you're horny. Honk. But anyway, man, I'm walking into this bar, and this lady, she yells out, "Oh!"
You want to take a break, or do you?
I see the wheels turning, Zach. I can see a new character's forming.
I absolutely don't want to take a break. I want to watch this in its
Are you
entirety.
taking notes right now? Are you okay? All right.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys write that down? Okay.
Oh my God, you've got the thickest green aura I've ever seen in my life, you know, and They started fucking with me, man. Shit happens, dude. Which brings us to the Hulk, your new superhero. The Hulk, I am the Hulk. Which brings us to the turnaround. Yeah! Like, what's up with these older dudes, man? We can't get it up anymore. We got a mind, and we're gonna give you a piece of our mind. We can't get it up anymore. And I'm like, damn, man, I'm thinking to myself, shit, man, is that what's gonna happen when I get older? No, I'm Dan the Man. The poet, man, he's got the dance moves. He's got the groove. Whoa, he's got the groove. What is
I know I'm supposed to be more of
cowgirl?
an active participant, but I am just absolutely mesmerized right now. Like, look at this screen cap. Look at this.
There's a lot to unpack. We only have 14 more minutes left. Just hold on. Hang tight.
What is a cowgirl, a stripper, and the number 69? What do they all have in common? Well, they all like to ride bareback. Ride. They like to ride bareback, man. Yeah, all three of them,
69
man.
isn't.
Bareback.
Yeah.
All right.
How is 69 a they?
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't think sex workers like to work bareback.
yeah.
I think this is factually inaccurate.
A cowgirl, I guess. Or
Do you-
I feel like they'd prefer a saddle.
Yeah, his whole
Do you
reasoning
know-
is flawed.
Do you know this man personally, or is this just someone who you revisit his work frequently because it deserves as such?
No, we don't know him personally. I think someday we'll probably track him down. But let's just finish it off, and then we'll discuss Songer in a second. Here we go.
Ride. They like to ride bareback, man. Yeah, all three of them, man. Bareback. And she leaves the most terrible shit that, I mean, it stinks. Oh my God, it stinks up your whole house, man. It's like stinking for 5 hours, man. It's like, oh my God, you know. Ooh, that stinks, man. Hey, thank you, Daniel Songer. Yes, I am.
There we go. There's Daniel Songer. Your jaw hit the floor. And now I think we probably have like 14 people watching the show now at this point.
I have to say, Joe, I'm a little disappointed in you.
What?
Putting together a supercut of the yelling as opposed to just letting whatever play out. Like, I would have chosen one.
He doesn't always yell, though. That's the thing. I mean, he always
Exactly
speaks
why
loudly.
he shouldn't be winning. I think I'm going to put right off a, what's it called? Protest.
Well,
But
they don't always have to yell. They just have to be the yellingest of the competition.
all right.
Zach, your thoughts?
I mean, I feel like every now and then you remember like a pivotal performance that really inspires you. And I just like, there's so much to break down. Like, you could spend an hour talking about his outfits. You could spend an hour talking about the location that he's filming these in. Because I'm assuming this is a residential area, presumably his. And from what I'm gathering, almost no one else around him acts like this. So,
well,
you know,
I always like to picture like a neighbor like looking through the shades outside, like while he's doing his porn star. While he's doing that, like somebody has to be looking out their window, right?
Oh yeah, and because also it's like he loves this gyration. He loves doing this like weird double-handed jacking off motion, and it's like, I mean, of course they're not jokes, but these aren't even jokes in a way that I've never even thought about making not jokes like this, you know? Like that to me is genius. And
I think he's working off of an outline though, because he does have like a framework for it and he brings stuff back. I don't think he's just like freestyling here. I think he's kind of freestyling, but he has a concept that he goes into it with.
Because then also that leads, there's two things that makes me think of. Is one of them is, does he have other writers working with him? And if so, I would like to work with them. And two, or I would like to join the team. And two, it's like, if there is this flow and this structure, are the Yeah, man. Are those? That sounds like a foreign aliens guy doing an impression of an American teenager from like the 70s.
Yeah,
and because that's like what a joke parent does to kind of embarrass their kid. Like, oh, is that on God? Is that lit? You know, to do some shit like that. But to go, oh yeah, man. Okay, dude. Like that's a dated.
I think you're right. Like he is like a space alien that came down. He's trying to blend in. He's trying to blend in as a stand-up comedian, and he's like, "This is what I've gathered that they do." Yeah, I think you're onto something with that.
And the surest way to fit in is to yell so loud that all of your neighbors can hear your thoughts on sexuality and culture.
I think he's heavily influenced by Sam Kinison. I think that's who his main.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Yellingest.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Yellingest. Yeah, he's pretty yelling.
Because also he don't get me wrong. If you've got a good shape, use your shape. However it is, if you're tall and skinny, or if he's got like a nice, he's bald dude, good round guy. He's got funny underwear and funny hats and stuff. But even then, the way he does that also feels wrong in a way where I'm like, I never even knew you could do it wrong that way. And that it's so inspiring.
He's a pioneer, I'm telling you. But you see why he's polarizing. Some people either love him or they hate him. And so
I feel like I would go through waves where I'm like, yo, I can't hear any more of this. And sometimes where I'm like, let's do 9 hours,
I think that's
which I think is how
at.
it's meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah, I think it doses, and then you take a break, and then you pick it back up. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's move on. We got to all right. George, you want to go next?
Off to a good start.
Yeah, so far so good.
All right. Well, look, only one person has brought yelling to the masses for 3 decades. I'm talking about Big Mike of This Is It Furniture in Illinois. He's appeared in commercials yelling with family members. This whole time he started off yelling with his father, and we're going to watch 3 of those commercials first.
Who doesn't love to yell at their father?
Well, they're yelling together. This is a joint yelling.
This is it. This is it furniture.
Another good T-shirt.
Hey, this is Mike and This Is It Furniture. Isn't it about time you got a real deal? Do you need a new mattress set? Do you need new bedroom furniture? Do you need a new recliner? This Is It Furniture is the place to be, baby. We're going downer, downer, downer. We got bunk beds as low as $69. 3-piece living room sets as low as $188. This Is It Furniture, 1650 West Springfield, Champaign, where you always get a free onion. We're going downer, downer, downer. This is it.
We're going downer, downer, downer at This Is It Furniture in Champaign and Danville, Illinois. Like this 3-piece set, sofa love seat chair at a whopping low $269.
Gotta go downer.
Okay, $188. Large ceramic floor lamps, only $149. Okay, how about $49? Solid line bunk beds, only $98.
Downer.
Okay, how about $48? Your friends have stayed, your relatives stayed. Things are too high all over. Downer. We're going downer on bunk beds. We're going downer on chairs. We're going downer. We're going downer on recliners. We're going downer. Won't you shop and see? We're going downer on all the rails. But I got real furniture singing blues. And I want to sell furniture to you. This Is It Furniture, Champaign and Danville, Illinois. And Downer's Furniture, Martin, Springfield, Illinois. We always save more money.
Now, he ended up putting his 3 kids in commercials, so you get to see them grow up yelling too.
Oh.
We're going downer. We're going downer, downer, downer. We're going downer, 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 where you always get a free onion. This Is It Furniture.
Hi, this is Chad Happersett, station manager, WCCU TV. This Is It Furniture uses a very creative message in their advertising. Big Mike, the owner, always ends his message with a line where you always get a free onion.
You always get a free onion. We're going downer, downer, downer.
Now, Letterman showed this commercial, and of course the local paper got to use the headline, Letterman uses free onions ad. And The Simpsons actually parodied it in the last few years, and it's now canon that that's Mo, a young Mo on the right, his father yelled in mattress commercials.
Wow.
Really?
Hey, this is Big Mike. Most of you know me from This Is It Furniture the last 33 years, going downer, downer, downer. Well, let me tell you what I'm doing now.
So what I included that because Big Mike is now not. I don't know if they just changed the name of This Is It Furniture, but if you could hear, he over time has sort of gotten a Daniel Songer voice, I think.
Oh.
So I don't know if that plays into this at all, but that's sort of a
I just want to
background
point out
history.
that all three men that we've shown so far have had the same body shape.
I was going to say they're all big, beautiful boys, aren't they?
They
I think
so
there's
far.
something in common with all these.
There's something with the big, beautiful boy having a big, beautiful diaphragm to be able to make big, beautiful yells, you know?
That's a good point.
Everybody loves the BBW. You love the BBW, but you forget about the BBY, the big, beautiful yeller. It's only 2 letters later.
Man.
What did you think of This Is It Furniture, the duo, the father-son duo?
Again, obviously growing up in Chicago, and I know a lot of us are Midwest folks, so you know that hits me in a special spot. Gotta
Is it
love
like Cats
bonding.
in the Cradle kind of a thing? Like Cats
Yeah,
in the Cradle?
it'll get me
Like...
there. Yeah, Cats in the Cradle middle. Yeah. This one, I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think this is a perfect piece to pick. It's the complete, like, it really feels like some Dadaist avant-garde expression that the dad, again, there's no complicity, no back and forth, no shared focus. Like, even at the end of the commercial where it's over, he's still smacking the ruler and breaking it and just smacking, and he's just punching. Like, again, I watch these people as artists, and I wouldn't be able to be that free if I tried. And to be that free, and then to go, and you get it, you're not even near, and then to book it all with, and you're not going to leave without getting an onion. Like, that's genius.
Yeah. And I feel like these commercials, you know, I bet most of the time they dread doing them. They're just like, oh, we got to do these things. I think they're having the time of their lives making this thing.
Oh, for sure.
I think they,
for sure.
How many takes do you think that? I bet that was take number 1. I bet they knocked it out of the park right away.
It's like early Beatles.
I bet you
just go with the first take.
I bet you they only do an extra take if something bad happens, like a light goes out, or I was going to say like a car drives by, but that's definitely not at all what they're worried about. It's more like if something really, really goes wrong, and even then they might not even notice it.
He cracks the stick, it hits him in the eye, you know. Although they probably use that cake. I don't know.
Oh,
well,
man.
Dad needs a break.
So far, we've had 2 pitch men and one group of pitch big, beautiful boys. So I feel pitch boys. I feel like advertising, they wanted to yell to get your attention. And Daniel Songer just wants your attention. This guy is another pitch man, but he had a full hour to talk extemporaneously. Hard to stay at a level that high for an hour, but Dollar Bill of Derry, New Hampshire did it. He had a discount store. He would try to woo in people from Boston to come drive across state lines to New Hampshire and go, you know, shop at his dollar store basically. And Steve, I know you're going to quibble with this, but I did pick, I think, some of his most yelling moments because, you know, hey, Zach's time's valuable.
Listen, yeah, exactly. I think I got the message wrong because so did George. Next year, I'm going to be ready.
Okay, well, here's a little bit. Here's a little bit of Dollar Bill. He's my big breakout star from 2021, and so I think it's time in 2022 to start things off with Dollar Bill.
Mark here from Dollar Bill's Discount. Oh, it is the season, baby, because we're gonna rock and roll you today. Deal of the day! Pot of gold! Hershey's pot of gold! We need the chocolates. It's insane, Chelsea. It's insane. There is time. Hurry up. There's real time. It's unbelievable.
It's an hour of this.
Christmas. Oh,
every week.
My heart is filled, baby. Whoa! Hey, give me some reverse speed action. Gone. I'm talking gone. I love monster balls. Rock on, dude. Rock on. I've been swallowing the burger milk in there. Thermal sock. Will Ferrell. Christmas lights everywhere. Whoa. $1. Oh my God!
It doesn't stop.
I like the things that he's excited about. Like one was a backpack that came with and this is he's thrilled about this eagle tapestry thing.
The dream catcher.
Dream catcher, yeah. All right, he's ramping up.
This one. Oh! 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 Whoa! 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 Slam dunk it and hit it into another end zone, baby. Oh, gosh! Give me. Oh! The choo-choo trains are coming. Oh! 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 Santa head.
Dollar bill.
Santa head.
That is a good ending.
I could see
away.
slam dunk it, hit into another end zone, baby. I could see that being a Jack Tucker line as he's like kicking the microphone, or you can steal that.
I mean, I would want to track. I feel like I did track all these people down.
Oh yeah. Well,
I did track Dollar Bill down and talk to him briefly on Facebook, and he's like, "No, what do you want me to do?" He's a busy man. He was not interested in talking to us about this, but maybe we'll still ply him. We'll get him.
I think when he's off camera, he's quieter. I think that he doesn't yell as much when he's off camera. Once that camera's on, yeah.
I know some folks like that who really come to life once the moment calls. When they get the call of life. And first off, we all saw him. We saw that dollar skirt, right?
Yeah.
The little skirt. Also the
umbrella hat with the dollar bills. Yeah. I mean, it screams obnoxiousness, but then again, so do all of these men.
Yeah. That's.
Let me ask you this.
You can't.
Did you notice a difference between the Big Beautiful boy? Because most of these were Big Beautifuls except for Dollar Bill. I would say that he's about his correct body weight, probably.
He's tall.
Yeah.
He's got some height. Do you see a difference between them?
Well, his was a higher pitched. He had more of a shriek, and he was just more like, I imagine like a cartoon character who just can't. They've never seen everything around them, or it's like that would be like if someone from like the 1700s was dropped into the tooth like right now, and they were just like, just like, they can't believe everything that's happening. And I believe he really believes he can't believe what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. Like he sees this can of salsa and he's like, this is the best.
I think more than anything, it's the prices. He just can't believe how low they are. That's the thing.
A plate.
It's so cheap. Yeah.
Imagine having that amount of. Yeah, I know. And imagine having that amount of enthusiasm for anything. Really. I'm jealous.
And he's probably well into his 50s too, right? I mean, like he's an older gentleman, I feel like, and he's still got it, right?
Wow.
I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I think now's the time, Zach. You got your work.
So let's review who we're talking about. We got Steve's candidate. Steve, make a little pitch here.
I mean, it's clean. It was last year's champion. While they were a Cinderella story last year, this year, I think, as Martha Stewart says, to be the champ, you've got to beat the champ. And did any of these people surpass it? If they equal it, you got to go with the Big Beautiful boys.
Yeah, and I'm worried that Steve's going to have a dynasty going here too. Like with
I think that's good. I think that it's going to get people back. Who's going to knock off the dynasty? Let's keep it going for a few years, like your Green Bay Packers started off the Super Bowls.
We have our Goliath.
Look at him.
All right, so Daniel Songer. I mean, you're gonna? Here's the thing: you're gonna fall asleep tonight. You're gonna be dozing off, and he's gonna pop in your head, and he's gonna start doing one of his dances like this.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't.
He will. He will. He's there forever. That's why people hate him. That's why people love him and they hate him. Of all of our viewers, there's nobody in the middle. It's either love or hate, and that's powerful. If you can either make people love or hate you, that's powerful. You're inside their heads.
You're playing to my heartstrings because that's how it is with Tucker. People either they love it right away, they can't take it, and I personally don't understand anyone who doesn't like it. So I guess I have to keep that same energy with Mr. Songer. I
wanted to say, like with your show, like half the fun are the people who hate it. And
like
leave. You go to the show and leave. Like that's just as fun to watch the people who don't get the joke leaving upset. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah. So, anyways, that's Daniel Songer.
Well, Big Mike only has one gear, yelling. While occasionally Daniel Songer may bring a few words down in volume, or Dollar Bill, we saw a supercut. We don't know what happened in the non-supercut part. And the Big Beautiful Boys is a combination of like 10 people. I mean, if who is the Yellingest? It's not who are the Yellingest. So I guess what I'm saying is Big Mike is the all-around champion.
Well put.
Well, you make a good case, but I think pound for pound, the most yelling is Dollar Bill because he weighs less. So pound wise, but also he has to maintain that level of enthusiasm for an hour every week. So imagine that. I mean, Songer publishes a video whenever he wants to. Commercials are a finite amount of time. This is a weekly engagement he did for a decade on public access TV. He bought that time and he just was obnoxious. He was at close to that level for the entire hour. So for the stamina and for being the lightest, I think I would go with Dollar Bill.
Oh boy, everybody made a great point. I think, especially me. But like, what do you think? What do you think, Zach? Like,
man, this is so funny to me because I really am like, I'm really feeling emotional about this. I
You're
don't
a yelling
wanna
expert.
I'm a yelling expert. I don't want to get. I feel like I'm betraying all of you if I don't pick yours. I think you all. Yeah, I am. You see, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I feel like all of you. What I love maybe even most about the competition is the way all of you pitched yours as you're all doing this faux. Well, it's diplomatic, but obviously this is the right choice. and you're all pandering to me in a way that hits me, and it's working. And so I just want to say congratulations to all you guys.
Best kind of judge.
Also,
the best kind of judge is the judge that cares.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cares too much. Like I'm gonna think about this in 6 months. Be like, oh, God, but was it Dollar Bill? Like because I think about these guys a lot, and I think about what was it, Rabbi Island or like Torah Island?
Oh. Yeah, it was Uncle Moishi we watched with you.
Uncle Moishe, yeah.
Yes, that's right.
I think about Uncle Moishe sometimes, and I know he wasn't in the Yellingest. I'll flash that and think, I wonder what was on the island, and what were they making? What did it taste like?
It sticks with you. This stuff sticks with you.
I think I can deliberate a little bit more and fill some more time if you need. However, I think I know in my heart, maybe this isn't who's necessarily my favorite or the one I'm most inspired by.
Go with heart,
artist, but in my heart here. Downer.
Wow.
Let me say why. Let me talk this out. I think I shocked you guys.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Think about this. I don't think that supercuts are wrong, but in the sense of the most Yellingest, this man was relentless for the whole time. Yes, other people are yelling for an hour, and I know that they keep that same energy, but this man, it's a family business. He's got heart. His supporting his father. I can't imagine his father has too much going on when they were doing this. And for whatever reason, they're breaking rulers multiple times on their knees, on furniture, in his hands. They're wearing cowboy hats. Mm-hmm. He's shredding the guitar as well, like an American patriot who loves his business. He then also brings in his family and then offers you an onion. And I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why anyone would take that onion. Why would you want an onion from a furniture store?
Well, when you're dozing off to sleep tonight and you have images of Songer, don't hesitate to email me and just say like, "Hey, I want to switch it." It's fine if you want to switch it.
Joe,
but
I'm worried that you're not going to let me stay at your house anymore if I don't take him.
We'll see.
I know you're very tired. You've been up for a long time now, and you're in London and all that. But I have a feeling at night you're going to be like, "Condom smile, condom smile," and you're like, "God, no, it's going to haunt you."
I think you're going to realize that George snookered you when he said that it was one person, but the dad is the bigger yeller out of the two of them.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I feel like the dad's the pioneer, though, right? I mean, like he's probably started this whole thing. Yeah,
there's Big Mike, and that was Biggest Mike.
Right, and you get to see the psychosis travel across generations. You know that he was yelled at as a child.
Good. If I'm going to lose, I'd rather lose to him.
And then also, and Steven, I don't want you to feel like you're losing because you're still in the history books. You still are a champion.
That's true.
Right.
You make a great point, Zach. You make a great point.
and the chances are, history would have told me is if you brought another one today, you would have won again. you would have repeated your victory.
That's right.
So
that's
for
where I'm gonna sleep
2022, yeah, exactly. I know you'll be thinking about this for 365 days, but I just
I'm starting my super
again,
tomorrow.
I still like look dollar bill as well. Like, here's the thing. I think maybe Songer is the greatest artist. Dollar Bill's the best performer. The Big Beautiful Boys, you know, that's like the trying to think of like that's
the
like
ensemble.
that's like if the New York Knicks won in like 1999. You know, if they won the finals that year, I feel like that's that team. It's like except this time they win. You know, so Jeff Van Gundy gets his ring, Latrell Sprewell gets his ring, John Starks gets his ring, Patrick Ewing gets it, and that's them right there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have unseated the Big Beautiful Boys. It's the new winner. We've got Big Mike and Father, and Downer are the Yellingest for 2022. Amazing.
My ears are ringing right now. My ears are absolutely ringing. So yeah, check out Stamptown. And you have a website, stamptown.com?
Stamptowncomedy.com.
There we go. Yeah, check it out. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Zach.
Bye.
See you guys.
Yeah! Thank you again, Zach Zucker. Great judge as always, and congrats to George and sorry, Steve.
So, George, you don't win that often at things, right? I mean, like
in life, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this must be huge for you. Yeah,
it's something I'm going to remember, and probably people in my family will be talking about for generations.
Okay, so maybe we should.
The time I won.
Maybe we should. Oh, maybe we should get a trophy that says the time George won, and we'll give it to you.
And then I have to give it back next year when Steve wins again.
I wouldn't be but I wouldn't be surprised if Melinda actually made that for you, because I just opened up some presents here, and holy shit, fucking Melindas! I swear they go too far. They go too far.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's too much.
Okay, look what Cinematic sent me. A Jugs hat.
Whoa,
a pitching machine. And it's a hat I would actually wear. I love the colors.
Yeah.
I love everything about it. Look at it's a nice quality hat. I will actually wear. Well, I don't know. Do I want to wear a hat that says Jugs really big on my head? I don't know. Yeah.
Yes. I think the answer is yes.
I will on the show for sure.
We've shown some of that from the Industrial Sampler, but if on Patreon you can watch our EP mode where we watch the entire Jugs pitching machine promo video. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Here, Nick, this is for you. I think also from Cinematic.
Okay.
You got a Jugs
softball. Yes.
Look at this.
Oh, I love it.
And it's your size, youth small.
And I like that Jugs isn't the big word on that too. So I'll feel a little bit better wearing that out in public.
And it'll look great tucked into your denim shorts.
Yep. Pleated.
Oh, Steve, you weren't left out of it either. The Jim Plunkett story. Whoa.
Wow.
The Jim Plunkett story. This exists. It's a doorstop too. This thing is.
Wow. Check the index to see if Steve is mentioned.
Okay. Yeah. Where does it? The time at the ESPN
Look
zone.
under T.
Yeah. There's a chapter called Bound for Glory, which I bet that's a pretty cool chapter. All right, Steve, this is yours.
Thank you,
all
Cinematic.
Yours. George, he has more. I'm going to show more presents throughout this month. I'll show another.
Not too many.
But Nick, this one came for you, and I don't know why it's for you. I think maybe just because you share a name, but it's Nick Nolte's biography.
Rebel.
I wonder if he talks about Melinda in here. Let me
maybe
see if there's.
Yeah.
There's
no index
there. No, there's no index.
Well,
yeah. Oh, they have the pictures in the middle here.
Oh.
Is that Melinda up there? Is that Melinda?
Don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
I also got I think Cinematic and David sent stuff, and they all kind of got mixed together. So thank you, Cinematic and David, for all these gifts. A poo timer.
Time to wipe.
Yep. Time's up. Time to
5-minute limit.
Yeah.
Joe, as we all know, you've got like 30 seconds because you don't want people at restaurants and coffee shops to know you're pooping. So you have a whole system, and
so they think
you need a quicker timer. Yeah.
They think that I'm peeing. And actually, I went number 2 recently at where was it? It was at a restaurant, and I told my wife, I was like, I gotta go number 2 here. I'm not excited about it. And I went, and I came back. She's like, you went number 2? I was like,
wow.
Yeah. She thought I went number 1. That's how fast I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Fastest gun in the West.
Actually, no, it was at a
Menards
about it. It was at a Menards where I went number 2. I just remembered. Yeah. And then also I got a toilet golf. So I get the toilet stuff. Nick, you get the elf stuff. And look at this. And I like golfing. So like you actually like golf while on. Steve, you would use this, wouldn't you?
Of course I would.
Yeah. George, I'm sure you got some presents in here too. I don't mean to make you feel
look,
left out,
seeing you guys happy is enough of a present for me.
Hey, you won the Yellingest tournament, so that's a gift enough.
You're still riding high. Okay, so we're gonna do a new raffle this month. Last month I gave away my denim Thomas's Muffins hat. Got so many submissions. I looked through all the submissions, and people wrote really thoughtful things. Like somebody from North Carolina said, "I just tried a Thomas's English muffin for the first time the other day, and it was pretty good. So now I have to let the world know, and I'm excited about possibly winning this hat." They didn't win the hat, but they were excited about it. So then, who sent this? Danielle sent this. Look at this postcard.
Whoa!
My awesome chrome skull needs something to wear. It's been wearing a souvenir kippa from our trip to Prague for like 2 years, and it's time for a change. Sorry, Danielle, you didn't win, but I like the frisbee fuckers in the background there. It's
nice choice.
Very, very nice thing. So, but we are going to do another raffle, and it's for my old underwear that I was going to throw out. 14 years old, South Park. This is bootleg South Park and the Simpsons elastic band, and I've been wearing these for a long time, and they're just like threadbare, and like the elastic is long gone. And we're calling this particular raffle. Ready? Here it is. This might be our longest one yet. Am I sure I really want Joe's South Park and Simpsons boxer shorts that Marcus got him in Thailand 14 years ago? And maybe he'll throw in a Bazinga's hat.
Sweepstakes.
Sweepstakes. Sorry. So this is the Bazinga's hat that my brother got me. He also got me a Bazinga shirt for Christmas
cool.
this year.
It's for the sports bar in Janesville, Wisconsin, based on How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
Right?
So
okay.
If you want this, and maybe
wait, no, not How I Met Your Mother. What's the show?
It's the same thing. It's all Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here it is. This can be yours. What do you guys think we'll get for submissions on this one? Do you think over or under? What's the over under for this one? How many people will actually send something in? Because for the denim skeleton hat, I think there's probably about 30 submissions in there.
Right.
In that case, I'm going to go with 3.
Yeah, I found people in the message boards were not thrilled at the prospect of owning an item that's been that close to your lower
undercarriage.
Region. Yes.
It's like I've washed them, and
I know, but they have a history. The stories they can tell.
I mean, there's ghosts in here for sure.
Yeah, those boxers can talk.
So
I think you're going to get a lot saying, "Please don't send them to me," but here's a postcard anyway. That's what
maybe
I
they'll
think,
send them for somebody else. Like
I'll say 15. Yeah, it might 15? Be a gag,
yeah.
Gag raffle.
Yeah,
a gag raffle entry.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm gagging already.
All right, send those in. Any announcements this week? We are going to be watching for EP mode for our bonus patreon.com/found footage festival. At the $10 and up level, we're going to be watching Frank Worley. You know him, you love him. He made a bunch of sing-along videos. We're going to be sing-along with him all month on EP mode.
So I realized on the shelf, we paid $160 for this complete set. I think there's maybe a dozen videos in here. It's the most we've ever spent for VHS before. And I realized we haven't even watched them all. And, last week I played the Auld Lang Syne that he did. And I was like, I didn't even know he did that. And that was a great video. So we got to dive in. I think January is going to be all Frank Worley month. It's going to be a bunch of sing-along songs, and I think these were intended for like nursing homes to they'd pop them in and
everybody could sing along with Frank.
So we're all in the new year.
Yep. And next week is Joe's birthday episode, and instead of gifts, his gift is to watch us be uncomfortable. So I'm going to have some sort of tobacco product that I'll be enjoying, and I'll be wearing a shirt that, let's see if I have it here, that my girlfriend got as an actual gift, but I will be wearing throughout the episode. It's a sequined boss bitch tank top that's pretty snug. So
I've always said you are the boss bitch of VCR Party.
Thank
you.
you.
Did you say?
That's true. Yeah.
And I gave you the option of going shirtless or wearing a really tight boss bitch shirt, and you went with the really tight boss bitch shirt. So
yep.
Okay.
I think for the viewers, I think that's the right call. So
okay. And what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna go shirtless for me?
I'm going to be shirtless.
Yes. Okay. See, Nick, it's not that tough. Steve, I assume you'll be shirtless.
No,
You
but
hope-
I will do a special background for you.
Oh, okay.
Well, after
All right.
after so much yelling, I think we just need to do the opposite of that, which is a lullaby to
Oh,
go out. So
I
we
like
got a little lullaby by a group called the Singing Babies. And so until Joe's birthday, we'll be right back right after that.
If we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Check out Glass in the Dark. Everyone's a puppet when they're dead.
Danielle, Marisol, and Larry.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the
What is this?
treetop. When the wind
I hate this. No, wait, I love it.
When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will go baby, cradle and all. Down will go baby, cradle and all.
They could stop.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the Bonion Sergery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
Mine not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy.
Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.